Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy West B back with another video, keeping the streak alive because we can't let it die, my dude. All right. So this video, we talking about native instruments and machine. What are they gonna do in the future? And then when I say the future, I mean this next year. You know, we're a month away from the new year. Has native instruments been cooking up anything related to new machine hardware? It's crazy that I was thinking about this and I just remembered that they basically confirmed last year, you feel me, that there was no plans to be, making the Machine MK4. Now, obviously, they could be lying. Everybody lies all the goddamn time. These businesses lie. They could be making a new machine as we speak. Do I think they are? Do I think a new machine is coming next year? Nah, I'm kind of leaning on the no side of things, man. I just don't think it's gonna happen. But what's crazy is it feels like we should have gotten a new machine already because of just Native Instruments' track record with releasing new machines. In the beginning stages, it felt like they were releasing new machines damn near every year. You know what I'm saying? But at the start of the machine studio, I believe, I think the gap got pretty big between the studio and the MK3. I think about like a 4-year gap. But in that gap, though, you had the Machine Jam come out, so they still dropped something that was related to the machine in between that time that they didn't have a machine come out. Between the studio and the three. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, like now it's been the biggest gap. It's been 5 years since that Plus came out. And I know that's probably, priority number one along with the software. That's 1A and 1B. But I feel like it'd be such a lukewarm year for Native Instruments if they don't come out with some kind of machine hardware. They just dropped the Tractor MX2, I think like a couple months ago. Their flagship keyboards came out in 23. Maybe they make a new Machine Jam. Would you welcome that? I would, personally. I like the Machine Jam. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. We definitely don't know. I would definitely love to see Native Instruments drop a new machine, like a follow-up to the Machine Studio or something, but I ain't gonna hold my breath on that. And I've even seen guys say, "Oh, maybe they come out with a Machine Plus 2." Yeah, you wait on that. Yeah, you wait on that. That ain't happening either. Software-wise, next year they really have to knock this shit out the park. Like, they gotta bring some tough updates to that Machine Plus and to the Machine software. And don't bring no features in that's gonna phase out the Machine Studio. You already did that with the user cord shit. You feel me? Don't you know what I mean? But nah. You gotta bring some real nice stuff in with the software next year if you're not dropping no hardware. Like that Machine Plus, like there better be some real nice updates for that device next year that makes me go, I'm getting me a Machine Plus. I finally bite the bullet and buy me a Machine Plus, But the updates got to be tough. It's got to be some big stuff, man, But we don't know what they cooking up, what they working on. A lot of us machine heads would love to see a new machine. I don't think that's happening. I think they're going to focus on the software. They're probably going to drop another Complete next year since they come out every other year. 15 came out last year, so, 16's probably most likely going to come out. But that can't be their biggest release next year. That's very lackluster, in my opinion. No matter what they put in those bundles, I think, new Complete, that's your biggest release of the year. Nah. But, we don't know. Until then, I'm going to keep using this Machine Studio to make my music. You feel me? Yeah, so what do you think? what do you guys think? People who watched this video stayed the whole time. What do y'all think? Y'all think Native Instruments is cooking up a new machine jam, a MK4, or you think it's just going to be all, software releases next year, and we're probably another 2, maybe even 3 years away from a new machine? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy West B signing out. Make sure you like or dislike the video. Comment, like I said before, and sub to the channel. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.